So tell me, what is the purpose of a Duplo duck? Check it out, it's another Duplo duck. Looks like Kevin has brought us a custom 501st Clone Outpost. Look at this black and orange gunship. And like the 501 is sort of embedded into the plate there with the blue. That's funny, look at that. There's like a little repair scene happening there. They're repairing a speeder. Oh, and there's Dooku in handcuffs. Very cool. Some more walkers. Oh, that must be Anakin right there. And then like a grassed area with some ATTEs. And you transition just like into like a forest over here with all the different palm trees and different vegetation and stuff. There's a classic base plate, hey? Wow. Pretty neat little scene. That's right beside some skates done by Julie. We got some hockey skates and also some roller skates. She also built these brickheads here as well. And then some other little mini character builds. Oh my gosh, look at this tank. It's Thomas the Train, but a tank. That is hilarious. Here we have a really nice Lego city layout done by Desco. It's part of a larger Lego city layout. See how big it is? It's massive. And it's still being constructed, but this area looks complete, so I want to take the time to feature it. It's got a ton of really nice modular buildings. We've got the cafe corner, the green grocer, detective's office, and then you'll notice there's like an inverted corner right there. It's actually a Sanctum Sanctorum, but it's been remodeled to be an arcade. That's really neat. And then we got the Birch Bookshop, also the Palace Cinema. And I really like the bike lanes everywhere. You see that? There's like bike parking right there. I think that's dark azure. I think that's the go-to color when you want to create bike lanes. Been contemplating adding some bike lanes to my roads because I could reduce the size of my sidewalk and add bike lanes. It's a pretty good idea. And look at this water. I love the way the fountain is done there. Like the water is curving and sort of going to the base of the statue. And they did that with like 1x2 plates and 1x1 studs. So you get that nice curve. Oh, and look, they got a train going. There you go. Sort of like a mixed mash of all sorts of different train stuff. And you know, like when you build a train track and you use your standard R40 curve, you generally have like this open space right here, right? So I think using these solar panels to fill that space is just brilliant. You'll notice there's one other train track that they have too, and that's the monorail track. Oh man. So I'd imagine we'll see a monorail zooming around here at some point. Over there we've got the Fire Brigade, Brick Bank, Grand Emporium, and also Assembly Square. And then along the back there, like on the base of the Vestas wind turbines, there's all sorts of small details like a tennis court, and it's a park. There's also some street hockey happening there. Nice trees. And it goes all the way along the backside. If we come over here, there's actually a half pipe right behind this train station. Yeah, pretty cool little Lego City layout there, nice and condensed. And I think it's got a good combination of like train track, modular buildings, and also park. And then all of like this like custom tiling and also the fountain. So yeah, it's just a really nice combination of things going on in this little Lego City layout. If Lego Builds has put a really nice looking display together, this is pretty cool. Look at that. It's like a picture frame, but it's a 3D house coming out of the picture frame. And this is like a little townhouse. And look, these are the buildings that they represent. And then there's a little tiny module like display here as well. This is a post office. And these represent real buildings as well. This is the burrow done by Alicia, and it like splits in half. So rather than making it modular like mine, because I did one, it was sort of like loosely based off a rubricable model, but the floors all came apart and it was like a big puzzle. So rather than making it different floors that detach, she just made it split in half. And I think that's a brilliant idea. Wasn't it rumored that we're going to get like some sort of like UCS style borough, but they just like announced Gringotts, so I don't think that borough is actually going to happen. Like, it was a rumor at the beginning of the year, I think, but I don't think it is. Oh, it looks like she's also made some other stuff as well, such as this one here, which is 4 Privet Drive. Look, it's Aunt Marge. She's flying away. Oh, and there's actually more than that as well. There is a massive Diagon Alley here. Oh my gosh. Look at this Weasley Wizard Wheezes. With all of the amazing interior detail. Well, all of them actually have really cool interior details. So it's a fully customized Diagon Alley. There's Gringotts on the end, of course. And then all sorts of buildings. I guess the right angle to look at it from is like over here. And you can look down the street. You can see Flourish and Blotz. Just all the different buildings. Fully customized. But look at that Weasley Wizard Wheezes. That's just super neat. What a great looking Harry Potter display. Carson Bricks has put together a really nice looking Lego city. Something as basic as this, you know, like where you have your sidewalks. Why haven't I done this? Rather than using 2x2 light gray tiles, why don't you just put some quarter rounds? Make it look like a broken sidewalk, right? Just little details like that that I really enjoy. There's a doubled up boutique hotel here on the corner, and that's right beside a massive custom Wayne Manor. Oh no, it's not Wayne's Manor. What is it? Wayne Tower? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a Batman blank here. Either way, there it is, beside a custom Sanctum Sanctorum. And also a custom police station as well, that definitely uses like some of the elements found in the police station modular building, but it's like fully customized. And look at the Batman scene on top there. And these broken windows and the gunshot windows. Those are so cool. I love this police station. You know what? I've been talking about like revamping my police station because I have a spare one that's currently the daily press right now. And what I want to do is actually just take that daily press, part it out, and then reconfigure my police station. So I'm taking some inspiration from that. I like how he has the garage door there. And then on the end, we've got the Palace Cinema and another little building there. And then all of these custom vehicles. Like, look at that SWAT truck. And these are all custom vehicles for these streets. And that just sort of makes it, you know, like that just looks fantastic. Great job, Carson. Oh my gosh, Chris and Nathan R. have put together quite the display here. It is the sinking of the Titanic. Oh, there's a giant iceberg there, some lifeboats and miscellaneous things found in the water, and the water actually has depth, and you can see more items in the water there, and that depth is actually created using some of the 1x6x5 transparent blue panels, and then of course the funnel of the Titanic is tipped over there, and they've modified it and added all sorts of like cheese slopes and wedge plates to make it look like the ship is actually like snapping in half. Even in the interior details, you can see some more pieces that were added to the model, and then the backdrop as well. Very cool display, and this is just such an interesting way of modifying the Titanic set and creating a really neat diorama. If you like classic space, then you're gonna like this display put together by Sparky 1701. Oh my gosh. This thing is crazy. It is huge. Check out the spacemen there. I can't wait to see this like train going around the monorail track. That's gonna be super cool. Oh man, this thing is just nuts. We've got all sorts of spaceships on like the landing pads. Classic sets and minifigures absolutely everywhere. And also some classic base plates as well. Huge tower. Oh look, there's Buzz Lightyear. It's a funny little Easter egg. Oh, there's Marvin the Martian as well. It's a massive tower with like the classic yellow pieces. It goes way up there too. It's real tall. And then we got some more classic spaceships over here too. There's like a rocket. There's the spaceships. There's Benny. All sorts of little Easter eggs that you gotta look out for. And then another little tram there that I'm sure will go buzzing around the track. This is just like classic space overload. Well, of course, we can't have a Lego convention without an Avengers Tower, right? So Laura has brought hers here. It's fully lit up. Got the lobby there with some classic sticker pieces that I definitely recognize. Some really nice interior details there with some Iron Man suits, of course. Something different on every floor. Look at this one. Spider-Man in there, Spider-Man floor. Lit up sign up here. Oh, looks like there's a full bar. The seating area. Oh, that's the scene where they're trying to lift the hammer, right? They got Loki on top here with the Tesseract. And the Chitauri flying by. Oh, there's Hawkeye shooting his arrow. And then also the Doctor Strange, I forget what is it called? Why can't I think of it? Portal, or I can't think of it. Is that Wong down here? The trans orange pieces. A very cool, really well lit up Avengers Tower with lots of interior deets. Check it out, Philippe has made an amazing Incredibles car, right? Like the Incredibles. You've seen that Pixar movie. I love that Pixar movie. And then he also has all the characters as well. Like there's Jack and Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. That's incredible. He also built these sculptures as well. This is hilarious. Look at his glasses. And this pirate here too, with like the dagger in his mouth. Such good sculptures. He's done all of these. And I probably should know what this is from, but unfortunately I don't. Some custom vehicles up front of the house there, beside this beautiful Phoenix. And this massive brick-built spaceship. And then some stop motion on the computer here as well. Holy cow, look at this thing. It's like a huge space station or space center. This is done by VW Bricks, the space cargo facility, there we go. And VW Bricks has done some other things that we've seen at this show as well, such as that massive castle, which is right over there. Simon has put something together here that really captured my attention. Well, first off, this spaceship right here that has just like so much greebling and detail. And just the shape of it, it's just wild. But this right here, I just love these like smashed windows. I think that's such an interesting way of building windows with like snot bricks and plates and then just all the transparent pieces to create like the smashed windows. And this is just like a demolished building that's just part of like this battle. And there's minifigures in combat everywhere. This tile with like the triangular tiles looks so fantastic there. And there's all sorts of interior details as well. And then up top here, there's this crazy helicopter. Like, look at that thing. It is just shaped like beautifully. Like, there's so many like angles and slopes and curves. It just looks amazing. And then there's like this smaller building that sort of like provides a backdrop to the whole thing. And if you look at it, that smaller building is actually what supports the helicopter because you got those Technic beams coming out right there. I believe he's part of Rebel Lug. That's their logo right there. But this is just crazy. Like, look at this destructed building right here. It just looks so good. And look, they've got the train set up over here now. Woo! That thing's just zipping through. And the monorail's going around the track as well. Oh, I wish I had Lego monorails, and I wish I had 9-volt trains as well. Still need to look into getting rechargeable battery packs for my trains. I love these bridges here, specifically the part usage with the roller coaster track on this one. This is all done by Toronto Lug. And the roof on like this train station right here is built using those like garage doors, the rolling garage doors. But then it's all like really nicely tiled off with the 2x black tile. And then there's also the angled windows there, and then more of those roller garage doors. And this train station just looks stunning. Hey, you know the winner of Lego Masters, Brick and Nick? Check it out, he's here. It's neat how he's like brick built all of the social media handles, like the little icons. That's so cool. There's an Xbox Series X in a brick built cabinet with a brick built monitor beside a PlayStation 5 and a Nintendo Switch with the controllers. Some Mario stuff over here, this like Mario map. And then you have to guess which map this is because they're from different video games. I clearly have not played enough video games because I don't know very many of them. However, I think this one here is Mario Kart. I do remember playing that map. Hey, that's really cool. So guess the map. Do you know any of them? Yeah, these are, once again, all done by Brick and Nick, and same with all of these characters over here as well. All sorts of interesting character builds. I really like that gaming controller there. And then also these little like vignettes and the Cybertruck. So yeah, he's got a pretty big display here at Bricks in the Six here in Toronto. He's actually from Toronto, so it's cool that a Canadian won Lego Masters, and here's his display. Nathan Proudlove has built this crazy like space thing. It is a complete circle. I can imagine the connection pieces behind that to make that sort of happen there. Also a Batmobile here. This truck, which is like towing like an old school collector's car. And then some other things here as well. Like this giant rocket ship. Here's a lightsaber done by Eric. This actually sort of reminds me of the lightsaber that I originally built, like my custom lightsaber. I think the hilt is a little bit more well done though. This just seems a little bit more robust. And we've got another little layout right here, which is the done by the Brick Bunnies TV. This is the Bunny Park and Petting Zoo. Sorts of bunnies in there, and the little enclosure. All sorts of custom structures and little farm areas like petting zoos. And also the Hello Kitty Cafe. There you go. This thing though, oh, Blockbuster, that's hilarious. Once again, this like circular shape of this thing just really stands out to me. Oh man, that's actually like a VHS tape. You see that? It's like open. So it must actually close too because you can see the hinges built into it. I really like this little scene right here from The Last Jedi? Yeah, I think it's The Last Jedi. Pretty cool little micro scale scene. I don't think the amateur builder is that amateur, to tell you the truth, because check out this giant Hogwarts castle scene. This is the Hogwarts Castle courtyard. Got a Patronus charm, Hagrid, Ron, Harry, and Hermione. There's Dumbledore, Snape on the very end over there. Some Dementors flying above, and also Sirius Black on the Hippogriff. So you've got the courtyard there, and then we also have the Great Hall. I love the entrance to the Great Hall right here. Look at Filch, he's climbing up there. Putting all the new, like, whatever rules made by Umbridge, right? The statues as well. And then the actual Great Hall, where we have all sorts of minifigures inside. And I really like the minifig posing here. Like, you've got that Death Eater and like all the cheese slopes behind it. The owl, we got Nearly Headless Nick there. There's the table with all the professors. Also, Dumbledore giving his speech in Umbridge right beside him. That was a bad Umbridge impersonation. I tried my best. I couldn't do it. Hey, she did a great job, like, acting that part. Oh man, this is a crazy great haul. Oh my gosh, look, there's a Doctor Strange Easter egg. Mixing Harry Potter with Marvel. Yeah, this just looks fabulous though. Just such a neat combo of dioramas. So cool. That's the picture right there. Oh, I didn't even see this either. On the backside, there's like this big slope, which is impressive. And then there's also Voldemort versus Harry Potter. Jedi Masters they are indeed, because they put together some crazy lightsaber hilts. So many different varieties. Like, look at these things here. So much detail. Get some more little mini Star Wars dioramas by the same group, Jedi Masters. I love these little detailed dioramas. Ooh, and also Moff Gideon's TIE Fighter. This is a Quebec lug, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a lug group. Star Wars Quebec. It's pretty cool seeing all the Canadians displaying all their amazing custom builds. Anybody like Records? Well, check it out. Nick Brick has actually recreated like the cover art from Records in Lego form. So there's My Chemical Romance and Green Day. He also did all the Game Boy colors there. It's a blast from the past. And then also Casey has created a bunch of cool things here. Like, look at that. We've got some jam on toast. And I guess they're part of the Windy City lug, which we also saw in Chicago because Windy City lug is from Chicago. Then Michael's done another lightsaber hilt over here. Little beach scene. All sorts of cool stuff like this custom plane and runway. Actually, two of them. Oh, some more classic space here, everybody. This one here is done by David, and it is a huge classic space layout. Like, it is just massive. There are so many astronauts and old school spaceships. Oh my gosh, look at that huge spaceship right there. Wow. Huge space shuttle, like custom built. That thing is huge. And check it out, they've got the train going. It's funny how it's on the ground, but there you go. Train zooming by. I don't think I have a single piece of classic space in my collection. Maybe some like parts from when I was a kid, but no like actual classic space stuff in my collection at all. So it's pretty cool seeing like all these giant classic space builds. So there was this one, right? And then there was the other one, and that's just right over here, across from this like Star Wars mock. Just right here. Oh, and look, they have the trains going here as well. They're zooming around on like a monorail track. Oh, that one like stopped and then it continued going. It has lights on it. All sorts of lights in this display, actually.